How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the very first video of the channel, Buffer Zone Games. If this channel makes 15 to 30 minutes of your day better, it has absolutely served its purpose. I'm here to have fun and to hang out with and meet all of you, so for this first video I'm going to share something meaningful and nostalgic to me. This game came out in, I don't know, like 99 or 2000. This is Delta Force Land Warrior. It came out and I was like 6th or 7th grade. This game got me hooked on PC gaming. It's not got the best graphics. It is old, but it's still, in my opinion, such a good game. Maybe that's nostalgia talking, I don't know, but that's what we're going to start with today. This is going to kick off the channel, hopefully give you some entertainment, and we'll just go from here. If you guys have other ideas and you want me to play other things, I'm up for anything and everything. So here we go. This is Delta Force Land Warrior main menu. We're going single player. We're going to go into campaigns. And we've already named our guy. I've already set up my player settings where you can go and you can set up all your controls and your mouse sensitivity and all that good stuff. The character select, this is actually important. It's not just different faces and different characters on screen. These people actually have different abilities and skill sets. So if we go to the character select and we just look at these different people here, we've got Lone Tree Longbow. This is a sniper. This means that this guy can look down a barrel and hold it perfectly still. He knows how to breathe. He knows how to adjust with the wind. Like he's a stud when it comes to looking down the barrel of a sniper weapon, and he's got it on lockdown. Pitbull, this is the man. This is a beast. You don't want to mess with this guy. He is a gunner. He is stout. He's nothing but muscle. This guy can hold a mag, an FN mag, and just let it rip, and he's able to just wrestle in that recoil and keep it to where you can actually aim. Longbow, on the other hand, if you gave him that same weapon, it'd be firing all over the screen. So this is the guy. If you're running blazes, just shoot him up. This is the guy that you want to go with. This is Pitbull. Gas Can is a grenadier. He's okay. The best weapon I think for him is the main weapon of the gun. It's the Land Warrior assault rifle. It does have a grenade launcher on it, and it's okay. It can shoot in single burst and single burst. It can shoot in single shot and triple shot burst. Snakebite. She is close quarters. What that means is if you were playing this in multiplayer, you can run around with your knife, and if you get in a knife fight, for whatever reason, anatomy doesn't make sense here because she's short and small, but she has a very long reach for jabbing the knife. So if you get in a knife fight and you're close quarters against any one of these other 4 people, you're going to win, guaranteed. So this is really the close quarters thing. That's what you want to use if you're going to be playing multiplayer. And then the person that no one ever plays for any reason, because she's basically just a complete waste of time, is the aquatic medic, and that is Mako. Her skill set is reviving people, which I guess some people played in the multiplayer, but as far as actually like being good at the game and having like any good stats, there are none at all. So we're gonna go back to Longbow. This is our man, and we'll go into the campaigns here. Stop the briefing so that so if I let that go, basically it'll just read through this for you. So if you want to see what the scenario is, you can go ahead and pause it right now. And then you can pause it here as well, just so you can take the whole thing in. The suggested gear and then the current gear basically let you know, like, this is gear that will let you accomplish the mission. You should be fine. Or you can go in here and you can select whatever you want. We're going to select whatever we want. I am a fan of going in, being unseen, unheard, and just taking people out before they have a chance to scream. So we are going with completely silenced weapons. I don't plan on using that. Extra ammo, because why would I need a Kevlar vest if no one's going to see me? And we can go ahead and just go with the frag grenade. I don't even know why. I mean, why would someone choose a delayed grenade? Like, you've got to be really, really good to know where someone's going to be within 4 to 7 seconds to land those. It's ridiculous. The frag grenades explode on impact, so if you're going to do that, that's the way you want to go. So here's going to be our loadout. Let's go ahead and start the mission and get this underway. You can take Delta Force in for all of its glory, we'll call it. like I said.
6, this is Longbow. I'm in position.
Roger. Intel confirms the hostages are in the center pyramid. Sweep objective Griffin, then proceed to secure the hostages.
Roger.
Okay, I wanted to let them say what they needed to say. Like I said, the graphics aren't amazing, but there's the little things in this game that they thought about that make this game amazing. Like right now, if you look in the bottom left-hand corner, you see that it's not just a still day. There is a 12-kilometer-per-hour wind blowing northeast that you have to take into effect. You have to take into account when you're aiming. So like if I'm facing northeast and I shoot, then I should be fine. But if I'm facing over here, then I've got to know that I'm actually going to have to aim just a little bit off to the side in order to make that shot work. It's stuff like that. It's really I don't know. It's just really cool to me. And then the other thing to take into consideration, if you look at the scope, the bottom two numbers, the one on the left is what your weapon is currently set at. So right now it's set to shoot for 0 meters. Like it's basically leveled out for if someone were close to you. You crank that up a notch, and now it's set for 100 meters. But this guy, unfortunately, is closer to 200. So I could set it to 200 and then aim a little low, or I could just leave it at 100, and I should still be able to take him out just fine. But I got to take into account that wind, which is going to blow it that way. So I need to shoot just behind him. Ooh, and I missed. There we go. Okay. So no one still knows that I'm here. We're going to crouch, because when you crouch, you don't make any footstep noises. I know that's not realistic at all, but that's the way it works in the game, so that's what we're going to take advantage of. There should be someone walking around the perimeter over here, so we'll let them come around. There's also a guy way over there. Oh, there's somebody there. Take him out. And then wait for this one last person to walk through here, and then we'll take off in this direction. So while we're waiting for this guy to come around the corner again, if you look in the bottom left corner and the waypoint, there, that arrow basically pointing northwest, that's telling us where we're supposed to go right now. So we're already facing the right direction. No issues there. Where is this guy? He's making a liar out of me. I know there's one over there. What do? Do we just take off running towards that direction? Risk it? For the biscuit? Or do we just stay hunkered behind this hill? I don't think he's... Oh, there he is. Good night, dude. What are you doing? Taking your sweet time. All right. So the other thing to realize in this game... oh, we're still crouching. Okay, so when you stand up and you're running, there is no... Like... You can't sprint. It's basically just like one speed fits all. But the way that you do...
Satellites show heavy activity around the Sphinx. Proceed with caution.
Roger.
Okay. The way that you do make the changes, the lighter your weapon, the faster you run. So like if you were to take off in a dead sprint, quote unquote, against somebody that was holding an assault rifle and you were just carrying a knife, you'd beat him every time. So that's something to remember. So when I'm trying to get from point A to point B, I usually just swap back and forth to my knife. So it doesn't take me as long to get where I'm trying to go. Oh, good. There he goes. Okay. So we're headed down to the Sphinx.
This is King 6. Head inside the Sphinx and clear it out.
Usually he says Roger there. I don't know what happened. So we come in here. Now, turning this corner, it's weird. Sometimes there's a person here. Yep. And sometimes there's not. So we come down here. Oop. He got a shot off. That sucks. Now people know that we're here. So we need to take them all out before they can say anything. Semi say anything. I mean, they're all screaming bloody murder, so I'm sure that's not helping our cause here. He never saw it coming. And then... What is that? Huh, there's a person there. Oh, there's a guy. And there should be someone up here. By the way I know that there are people here, again, if you look in the bottom left, you see those active people, and then they turn to X's whenever you've taken them out. So there's that guy, and there should be someone up here too. Here we go. So now we're good. Swap to our little submachine gun here. Actually, gonna need the scope one more time. Now we'll go to the submachine gun. Someone at the end of this hallway. There. Ooh, no scope. So this gun, if you hit them in the head, it'll be one shot. If you hit them in the body, it's 2 or 3. It's interesting.
This is King 6. Objective Griffin is clear. Move to Objective King.
1,
Roger.
2, 3. All right. Whoops. Never climbed a ladder before. Don't know what's going on. All right. So here
This is
we
King
are.
6. Be advised, you have hostiles inbound from the northwest.
Okay, so they're all coming in from that direction. So what we do is we hunker down. Make sure that we don't get caught. Stay low, and then they should come to us. Make it easier to just pick them off. If we can see where they are. There's one. Ooh, headshot. And let's see. There's another one. Dang. You think I can? Oh. Oh. Dang. There we go. Oh. He got a shot off too. So much for, I guess, for the stealth. Because I know we're here. Oh. Snap. Do we? No. Do we risk it? What? Oh my gosh. What's going on? Holy crap. I no-scoped him, but I also had my knife out and tried to stab him, and it didn't let me. That was a success, but also a huge failure. I am impressed with these no-scopes, though. Usually on this game, that's not very easy to do. And I don't know if that's because the hitboxes are weird, because they've got weird-shaped heads, because the graphics aren't that good. Can I hit him? There it is. I don't know if you were paying attention there, but his head went the wrong way. I shot him from this direction, and then his head went forward. So, little quirky things. But, I mean, when you're a 7th grader, this game is amazing. And the multiplayer, if people still played this, I know that, was it Nova World? Nova World is the group that created this game. They still have servers up, and you can still
This is
see...
King 6. Head up the ramp into the center pyramid and find the hostages.
Roger.
You can still see like open servers that are being hosted, but it's always 0 out of like 20 people. Like no one plays this anymore. If I found people that wanted to host games and do that with me, I would totally play this thing again because the range of weapons and maps, like the maps are ginormous. The skill set and all this different stuff that you can do. You can be a sniper, a gunner, like you can... It's just amazing. The multiplayer on this game is so fun. So, any of you out there that want to go ahead and hop on Steam and buy this game, go ahead. Let me know, and I will play with you 100%. No joke. You can still create an Overworld account for this old game. That's something else, too. The first time you play this game, you come to these walls, and you don't know that they open, so you're like, well, it's a dead end, and then you eventually... just get lost. So normally, you'd think you would want to go this way, but this actually just leads you out the back of the pyramid. Ta-da! So we're going to go back to where that... Excuse me. We're going to go back to where that rope bridge was. There should be a dude right down there. Pop, pop. Hop down with no damage to the ankles because we are amazing. And okay, so these rooms are definitely going to have people in them. There's a guy, didn't see that coming. There's Squatty McSquatterson over here. Pop. And is that it? I thought there were more than that in here. I could have sworn there were more people than that in here. There's that. Oh, a headshot from there. Nice. Oh. He got a shot off. See, I'm getting lucky here. When they get shots off, usually they hit. I'm playing a little reckless. Whew. See, like, then I was just asking to die. Oh, good. Caught him on the run. Okay.
Thank you.
King 6, Longbow. I've located the hostages.
Roger that. Black Widow is inbound.
All right. And that's it. So this is the first one. Now, they get infinitely better here. The goals, like the waypoints and all that stuff that you have to do, there are certain ones that have like weapons cache or drug cartels, and you have to like hit certain things before you can successfully clear the map. It's not all just like shoot them, gun them down. So these levels get much, much better. So if you are interested in seeing more, I'll play this game all day. And I won't just do, sniping and silent stuff. I'll do the shoot 'em up, and I'll do whatever you want. But that is this game. I've put hours and hours on this thing. I know it doesn't look great. Like, look at these graphics. It's kind of reminiscent of like N64, kind of, because it looks like they essentially took a picture of a person and then tried to slap it over a 3D object and just like paste it on there. Because the faces are, I don't know, semi-realistic, but as soon as like the jawline, like you can tell instantly there's a difference between the color there on both of these dudes. And they like tried to doctor him up and make it look like they beat the snot out of him. You poor guy. We hit enter. It should take us back to the start. Make sure I can
Egyptian authorities have questioned.
Okay, so she's starting to brief us on the next mission. Anyway, that's this game. This is the first video. I'm glad you guys came to watch it. If you have a nostalgic game that got you going back in the day, or even just recently, put that in the comments. Let me know what that is. I'd like to check it out. I'm gonna keep putting up games of all kinds of different genres. PC games. I'm getting a an Elgato, so I'll be able to do like the old regular Nintendo, the NES games, Super NES, N64, PS2, Xbox 360, Xbox One, like all of that stuff. I'm gonna have access to do all kinds of stuff. So if there's a game you want to see, let me know. I'm also going to be putting up free games for the people that, I like gaming, but I don't have a whole lot of money to spend. And especially with the new games, let me tell you, like they're so expensive when they first come out, $60 or more. That's crazy. My deal has been I always wait till the games are like a year old and then I get them, because I've not played them before. So when I'm playing them, they're new to me, and I'm not paying $60. I'm paying like, $25, $30. But I'm also going to be showing you guys free games, and we're going to do all kinds of stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed your time here, and I will catch you in the next one.